Alright guys, I'm doing some reverse sear T-bone tonight, and I got my temperature set at 275, going nice and low and slow. I did probe it with my thermopop. I was reading about 125. When I do reverse sear, I like to get it pretty close to my finished temperature, which I want 130. And then I'll take it off and I'll rest it while I'm heating up my griddle, which is a grill grate flipped upside down. I don't want the grill marks. I'm not after that. I'm after the pure flavor, which is caramelization with a Maillard reaction. So I'm going with this facing down. I put it up front because that's the hottest area my chip runs. So I'll crank this up to 500 degrees, let it get nice and hot while this rests and comes back down. Then I'll make sure it's nice and dry and I'll sear it off. So stick around and let me fire this back up. So let's talk a little bit about this cook. This steak was a frozen steak I had vacuum packed. I'm just trying to make some space in my freezer, so I wanted to use it up. I've never reverse seared with the grill grates before. I've always used cast iron, a torch, charcoal chimney starter. I never really used my pellet grill too much, but I want to give this a go. So like I said, the set temperature is at 275. I'm using almond wood from Naughty Wood Barbecue. This is a local company to me. I really like the flavor. I grew up on almond wood, being from the Central Valley. So this one gives me great flavor. It holds heat really nice, gets up there. It just does perfect for this types of cooks. I'm really becoming a big fan of this brand. The steaks, when they were vacuum sealed and frozen, I did have them in a little bit of soy sauce rubbed on the outside and Worcestershire sauce. Then when I defrosted them, I put them in the refrigerator on a wire rack, let them breathe. It dried out the outside, gave it a nice little, crust on the outside, nice color. Then maybe an hour before I put them in here, I seasoned them with a 50-50 salt and pepper and maybe 25% garlic, and pretty much kept it real simple. Let it sit in for a little bit, then I'm throwing it on here. They've been here about 45 minutes, and then I'll sear them probably about a minute each side. The reason why I like to bring the temperature up to my desired internal temperature, or actually pretty close, try to compensate for carryover, is in that way I can rest it. I don't have to worry about bringing it back up to temperature. I just keep that color and I'm done. I became a big fan of this. I've done a lot of sous vide, so it's pretty much how that works, and I've just adapted to it, and this process works really good for me. So let these rest up. This thing's gonna climb up. I'm setting it right now, the chimp, put it all the way up to 500, or maybe it's 450 it goes to. No, 500. Have the grill grate facing the front, the hottest spot, and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, we're back. The grill's all heated up. This has been rested probably around 105, 110 degrees. I brushed it with some oil, actually butter, because I like the way it browns. Temperature's been going about 15 minutes at 500. Grate's nice and hot. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on this side, because when I flip it, I don't want to take all the energy out, and I'm going to put this on. Get a nice sear. And then when I go to rotate, I'll put it over here. I'm going to let this go for about a minute or so, and hopefully we get a nice little crust. See how this works. I am going to leave the hood open because I don't want it to start cooking the top and all the sides. I just want the pure crust. So I'm going to get the radiating heat down here. I'll be back. Alright, it's been about a minute. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to brush this with a little bit of butter. Butter always does a nice browning for me. Big fan of it. And you can even brush this if you want to do. Alright. Grab this. Color on it. Alright guys, here it is. I just flipped it. It's not bad, you know. For a pellet grill, not bad at all. Alright guys, here's the result. It's all cut up. Not too bad. Perfect medium rare. So I'm gonna eat it up and see how it tastes. But looks pretty good so far. Thanks for watching guys. Have a good one.